Hello, hello, hello. Today we're going to talk about the families. So families is ghost or family. Ghost or family. Okay. Dad, ba, ba, ba. Father, ow, ow. My father, okay, okay. Your father, auka, auka. His or her father, again, we don't have a gender specification for a masculine words. So no gender specification for masculine words. So his or her father will be Aushe, Aushe. Our father, Aukan, Aukan, Aukan. Their father, Ausho, Ausho, Ausho. Mom, Ma, Ma. Mother, I. So similar-wise, the way you say dad and father is different. Similar-wise, in my we have different word for mother and different word for addressing your mom. So mother, the word for mother is I, and to address your mom, you call her Ma. My mother, Are, Are. Your mother, Ara, Ara. His mother, again, this is a feminine possessive word, so his and her will be different. His mother will be Aris, Aris, Aris. Her mother, Arie, Arie. Their mother, Ario, Ario, Ario. Our mother, Aran, Aran, Aran. Grandfather, Awo, Awo. Your grandfather, Awoga, Awoga. Again, when you have a vowel ending, the article will be ga, ga. So that's why we have Awoga, not Awoka. So it's Awoga. My grandfather, Awoge, Awoge. His or her grandfather, again, this is a masculine possessive, so it's Awoshe, Awoshe, Awoshe. Their grandfather, Awosho, Awosho, Awosho. Our grandfather, Awogan, Awogan, Awogan. Grandmother, Awoy, Awoy, Awoy. Your grandmother, Awora, Awora. My grandmother, Awore, Awore. His grandmother, Aworis, Aworis. So this is a possessive feminine, Aworis. Her grandmother, Aworie, Aworie. Their grandmother, Aworio, Aworio. Our grandmother, Aworan, Aworan. Parent, Walid, Walid, Walid. Your parent, Walidka, Walidka. My parent, Walidke, Walidke. His or her parent, Walid is a masculine, so we have the same word for his and her, Waliche, Waliche. Their parent, Walicho, Walicho. Our parent, Walid Khan, Walid Khan. Relatives, Garau, Garau or Ehel. So we have two words for relatives, garau or ehel. Garau or ehel. Brother, younger brother, you call brother walal. Walal. My younger brother, walalke. Walalke. Your younger brother, walalka. Walalka. His or her brother, her younger brother, walalshe. Walalshe. Their younger brother, walalsho. 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 Our younger brother, walalkan. Walalkan. Your older brother will be abo. Abo. Older brother. Your older brother, aboka. Aboka. My older brother, aboke. 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 Aboshe. 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 Abosho. Their brother, abosho. Abosho. Our older brother, abokan. Abokan. Sister, same thing, walal. 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 My younger sister, walale. 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 Your younger sister, walala. 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 His younger sister, walales. 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 Her younger sister, walalie. 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 Their sister, walalio. 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 Our younger sister, walalan. 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 Sister, older sister, abai. 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 Your older sister, abara. 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 My older sister, abare. 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 His older sister, abaris. 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 Her older sister, abarie. 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 Their older sister, abario. 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 Our older sister, abaran. 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 Our older sister. Cousin, we don't have a word for cousin, it's just walal. Walal. If it's a masculine cousin, it's a boy, so then you will use the same word for brother. If it's a feminine, then use the same word for sister. So it's the same thing. Niece and nephews, again, it's the same thing. A sing. A sing. A sing. My niece, a sinte. A sinte. Your niece, a sinta. A sinta. A sinta. His niece, a sintis. A sintis. Her niece, a sentie. A sentie. A sentie. Their niece, a sentio. A sentio. A sentio. Our niece, a sintan. A sintan. A sintan. Your nephew, a sinka. A sinka. So again, you use both the masculine ka and the feminine ta in this case to know the difference. Aunt from your maternal, ayar. 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 So that means a small mother. So it's a feminine, so we're going to use the ta possessive. The ta. So ara, ayarta, ayartes, ayartie, so on. And when you're addressing, you say I, and then your aunt name. When you're addressing her, you say I and then her name. Aunt from your father's side would be Ine, Ine, Ine. So again, we have a Y ending here. You drop the Y and then use the Ra for the possessive one. And when you're addressing her, you say Ine, then the name. Ine, then the name. And your uncle from your father's side is Adir. Adir, Adir. Same thing, it's a masculine. For the possessive, you use the K. And when you're addressing your uncle, you're gonna say Ow, Ow, and then his name, or Bab, Bab, then his name. So it's Ow or Bab, and then the name. So you don't say Arir and then the name, but you say Ow, and then or Bab, then his name. Uncle from your mother's side will be Apti, Apti. Here we have a vowel ending, so we're gonna use the Ga article, the Ga article. So Aptega, Aptega, your uncle. And when you're addressing him, you say Aptio, Aptio, and then the name. Aptio and the name. Son will be Inan, Inan. Boy, Miguel, Miguel, Miguel. A daughter, Gewer, Gewer, Gewer. A girl, Bilang, Bilang, Bilang. Husband, Harti, Harti. A man, Ning, Ning. A wife, Nak, Nak, Nak. A woman, Islang, Islang, Islang. A grandson, Awol, Awol, Awol. Similar word for granddaughter, Awol. The difference is how you do it for the possessive. Awol, Awowera. Awol, Awowega. That will tell you the difference between grandson and granddaughter. Both is the same thing, Awol. Sister-in-law, Dumashi, Dumashi. So this one is only between a male and the female speaker. So your brother's wife, you will call her Dumashi, and she will call you Dumashi. So when your brother's wife, you will address her Dumashi, and she will address you Dumashi. And sister-in-law, so this one is only between the female. So Sayu, Sayu. So this one is only between the two, the sister of the brother and the wife. So the sister will address the sister-in-law Sayu, and the sister-in-law will address back her Sayu. Okay, that's only between the females, the female sister-in-law. Brother-in-law, Saidi, Saidi. So this one again, only between the males. So I will address my brother-in-law Saidi, and he will address me Saidi. Okay. Mother, again, mother-in-law, we don't have a word for it. We just ma, ma. Similar for father-in-law, we don't have a word for it. It's just ba, ba. Son-in-law, sodo, sodo, sodo. And this one is only from the father, So the son, so the father will address the son-in-law sodo, but the son-in-law will address the father of the whomever he married to as his father, as ba, sodo. Similar was daughter-in-law, Sodom, Sodom. An aunt, for this one is non-relative. So when you have a woman who is the same age as your mother, or to show a respect to a woman, then you address her, I, and then the name. So we don't normally call people by their name if we don't know them. We just say I and whomever that person's name. If we know their name, then we say the name of the person with the I, which is in this case is just a shorter way of saying aunt. Similar wise, we use the word mom, mom, which also could mean ma'am, ma'am. Uncle, we again is similar wise to I, and we use here again ow, which is again a shorter way of saying uncle. We say ow and then the person's name if we know that person. Ow and then the person name. Similar wise, we have another word. So mzee is normally in older people. So you address someone who's older the same way we address ma'am. It's equivalent to the masculine one in here, mzee, mzee. And a friend for female will be sahib. It's the same thing, sahib, except that his one is a female, so you're gonna use the ta, ta, sahib ta. And normally, married female will normally address themselves akwan. Akwan means a friend in a female. Normally, two female will address themselves akwan if they are normally married females. And again, sahib, here we use the masculine version, ka, sahib. And a buddy will be neo, neo, neo. And that is for the family in Shambara Maay.